So there's two different issues. One is using a sports brace, or even something that you've been prescribed by your doctor or you get over the counter. And then the other thing is taping. And both of them can be helpful for injuries, and neither of them are going to make your knees or your joints weaker or your muscles weaker. So that being said, sometimes doctors will give patients a sports knee brace if they're returning to like a high impact or high level sport such as soccer or skiing. So there's not a ton saying that that's necessarily going to prevent them from being injured again, but a lot of times it's a little bit of that comfort feeling, and if it helps mentally to have an athlete wear that, then there's no downside to it. The taping also I've used a ton with patients, and it just gives you a good amount of proprioceptive feedback. So if anything, it's going to help to engage those muscles and to get them to have a little bit more awareness to stabilize a joint like the knee. So there's nothing wrong with that. Using it as a crutch, I personally don't have an issue with it. As long as you're doing all the other stuff that you need to be doing as well, the strengthening, the stretching, the flexibility, and the mobility work. So really, they're fine, but they're two different things also. So the taping is one thing, whether it's unloading an area, taking pressure off of it, or whether it's a stabilizing, like with a knee brace that you would get over the counter or that you would get prescribed by a doctor. Both can be great. There's really no downside to either of them.